Hello everyone. In this video of session 3, we will start knowledge of entering data in a MS Excel. You already know that you can enter numbers, formulas or text into calculated worksheet. Let us learn about these types in details. First one is numbers or values. These are numeric entries that can be used in any formula or calculation. The valid characters that can be used in these are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and some values are plus, brackets, division, dollar sign, percentile, dot and exponential for E. The plus sign before any number is ignored by Excel and dot is treated as the decimal point. E and small e are treated as exponential notations and any other character if used with numbers will be considered as text data. By default, numbers are right aligned within a cell. Next one is text or label. Any type of data that is not numeric or formula type are considered as text. This means that any data that is numeric, alphanumeric, spaces, special characters in any combinations are treated as text. Some examples are 1 ABC, 1 ABC space 1 1, 1 minus 1 2 3 4 5, 13 divided by 26 comma 5 percentage, 2 3 A 4 6. By default, text is always left aligned in a cell. Next is formula. Formula are equations that perform calculations on values in the worksheet. A formula should always start with an equal sign. If space is given before the equal sign, it will be taken as text rather than formula. Hence, no calculation will take place. As soon as a valid formula is entered, the cell contents will be replaced with the result of the formula. A formula can be made of simple constants or numbers. Next is mathematical operators. Arithmetic operators are used to do mathematical calculations with numeric values. They cannot be used with string. Some of the arithmetic operators in Microsoft Excel are here. Operators and their meanings and their usage. First one is addition. Second, subtraction. Third one is multiplication and division, exponentiation and percentage. Now we will start entering data in cells. To enter data in cell, select the cell in which data is to be entered and type the desired data. Now press the enter key. When you type data in an active cell, it appears in the formula box at the same time. Now there are two buttons, that is cancel and enter, appear to the left of the formula box. The cancel button is used to cancel data entry before pressing the enter key. You can also use the escape key. The enter button is used to complete the data entry, or this tick button is used to complete the data entry. Now correcting mistakes. If you type something wrong, you can delete the contents of the cell by selecting it and press the delete key. Now we will start moving around the workbook. An Excel worksheet consists of 1,048,576 rows and 16,384 columns, wherein each row intersects all the columns, forming 17,169,869,184 cells in a single worksheet. We use cell pointer to store or manipulate data in these cells. To move quickly in a large sized worksheet, Excel provides shortcuts. They are listed below. First one is up row. Up row is used to move one cell up. Second is down arrow. Down arrow is move one cell down. Third one is left arrow. Left arrow is used to move left by one cell. Right arrow. Right arrow is used to move right by one cell. Next is control plus home. Control plus home is used to move to the top of the worksheet. Now control plus end. The control plus end button is used to move to the end of the worksheet. Next one is control plus up arrow. Control plus up arrow moves to the first cell of the current column. Control plus down arrow. It moves to the last cell of the current column. Thank you for watching this video. We will start session 4, cell referencing and its types, in our next video.